Hi, welcome to Techie Today we are going to discuss about how many ways we can create a thread. So absolutely there is only one way. We will discuss about this in detail, in practical. Suppose if you see here, I have created a thread demo class. Inside I'll be calling main method. That's fine. Now how many ways we can create a thread we will see here. I have created a new thread class. So that's it. I have created a new thread. As you see here, there is only one way how we can create a thread. As you see, this is the only way we can create a thread. If you come here, when we creating a thread equal to new thread. So only thread object will be created in the heap. As you see here, in that case, it will create a new object into the heap. So whenever we start the thread, then JVM creates a new thread that is called call stack, and JVM calls run method inside that new thread like this. It will call run method. Only when we call start method, then only the stack will be created and JVM calls run that is inside of the new thread. On this start method, this JVM will ask CPU to run the thread. In this case, it will only create a new object which will be stored to heap area. So for that, what we have to do before we are going to start, we'll just see what is the state. As we discussed, it will only be new object. So it will be in new state. See, it is in new state. Thread object will be created. So when will start? When JVM will start this thread, when we call thread one dot start. After starting, if you see, now it will goes to runnable. In this case, thread is created and it is started. We no need to give extends thread or implements runnable. Just this is the only way, this is the main way, core feature of creating a thread. All these extending thread or implements runnable just to run the our own logic which we have to give, and we have to run our own task. In that case, we use multiple ways. In this, we will see few of them. So first thing is extend thread class. Directly overrides run method. We will run our own run method. So why we have to run our own run method? We will see. One more is implements runnable interface. This is functional interface passed to new thread. Another way which is implements callable interface, which is introduced from 1.5 onwards. We should use executor service to call this callable. That also we will discuss. Using completable feature. All these we will see in practical. So if we call start method here, it will be going to call run. This is calling this run method. So here we are not giving any task. We have just created a thread and we are starting it. We are not given any task to run. So task will be empty. In this case, this if condition will not be executed. So only the run method without any code except this line will not execute anything. Demo purpose will create a new class. So I have overridden that run method to execute my logic instead of that logic. So how can I call this? We remove this. So that's it. This is how we can give our task to thread to execute. This is child class of thread. So this run method will be called upon the start method. My thread is running thread 0. This one. Now by using runnable. So I have created a runnable. Now instead of this one, we try to call runnable. So how I am doing in different way here. This is directly child class of thread. Directly I can call start method. But this is functional interface. We are overriding this run method. This interface we have to pass to the thread. then only it will identify this runnable. If we go inside of the thread, this is how we have to create a thread object. If you want to run, implements runnable. There are multiple ways how we can create a thread object by using task and context, thread group, empty thread, no arguments constructor. Like this, multiple ways we can create a thread. So we will discuss on the thread concept, all these ways. Now let's run this. My runnable should be running. See, my runnable is running. And one more is callable to give task to the thread. This is how we can create a callable class, and this is the method which we are going to call in case of my callable. Here we have a run, but here we are using call. Why? Because this is introduced from 1.0 and this is introduced from 1.5. So without disturbing this one, they want to create a method which should return something. That is the reason they have a separate method called inside callable and they are returning anything. As of now, I am returning string. You can return anything, whatever you want. It should be generic. Returns computer result. Now let's see if you can give this one to my thread. See, it is not accepting. Why? Because in this thread class, for directly here, in this thread class, we don't have callable. It is introduced from 1.5 onwards. We go here. Historical context. Thread was designed before callable. Thread plus runnable, which is introduced from Java 1.0. Callable feature, which is introduced from Java 1.5. So this run method will mismatch with this call. What we have to do to call this call method? We have to use executor plus future, which is available from 1.5 onwards. This is a callable executor service and future. This is how we should call the callable interface. Let's see in code. Instead of this one, we create executor. Here we have two main methods, submit and execute. The submit will accept both callable and runnable. So this submit method will have feature. It has return type. And one more is execute. It will access only runnable. It will not accept callable. Why? Because it has only one argument with runnable. So this will return future object to us, and we have to handle some exceptions, execution and interrupted. So if I run this, see here, my callable is running. And one more thing, if you observe here, it is keep on running. It is not stop. So thread is still running. How we can stop that? By using shutdown. So it is running now and it is stopped. And one more is in our discussion, which is completable feature. So it has run nothing method, which can be accepted runnable. Instead of runnable, we can also use supplier. This supplier. So this is how we can call or we can assign task to the thread. But only one way we can create a thread. This is the way, and we can start the thread. We can assign tasks to the thread multiple ways, but creation only one way. And thanks for watching. Please do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.